Bakateawa, Bakateawa Shai, Bakateawa, Bakateawa Shai, Bakateawa, Bakateawa Shai, call Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, recall Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, which is truth and sincerity, and diligently putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. And shalom to the sincere Akwafim, listening and learning and sincerity. So I'm gonna start right here. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's not gonna put more on you than you can bear. And on top of that, right? On top of that, he says whatever you go through, he's always going to leave a way for you to get out of whatever troubles that you're in. Okay? Whatever troubles that you're in, right? Because as men of the Lord, we're going to go through a whole lot of troubles. Okay? But we just had to endure. Look at Job. Lost his children, his land, right? So he had to go through this whole rough patch, right? But then he had to escape, and that escape came in a form of having mercy and compassion on his brethren, okay? And in giving that mercy and compassion to his brothers, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, as a reward, gave him back everything that he lost and some. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that real quick. Job 42 and 10. And Yahweh turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, Yahweh gave Job twice as much as he had before. So Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, when Job had mercy and forgiveness upon his friends, Yahweh, and prayed for him, Yahweh had mercy on him, right? And what did he do? He turned his captivity. He basically, meaning he gave him back his servants. Okay, he gave him back more servants and twice as much of everything else that he had. Okay, all this for having mercy, compassion to his brethren. Okay, even when they doubted him and they didn't believe him, they didn't believe on him, he still turned around and had mercy and compassion, just as Yahweh Shai. Okay, just as Stephen. Okay, when he was getting stoned to death, he prayed for them people that was stoning him. Okay, Paul as well. Well, Saul of Tarsus at the time. Back over here, 1 Corinthians 10:13. There have no temptation taken you, but as such is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above you're able. So everything that we go through, we're able to go through it. And the things that we can't, he's going to provide an escape for us. But it's still, at the end of the day, we still got to do what? Endure. Okay, have that patience, have that faith. Okay, unwavering, and praying through the whole thing too. Also, another thing, you can pray for strength to get through the things that you're going through. That's another thing. This is Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Right. So the time is approaching. Okay, we gotta put off wickedness. Okay, put off the pride, put off being high-minded, put off not being forgiven. Okay, put on the armor of light. And the armor of light is of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which is of mercy, forgiveness, charity, love, all of that. Okay, all the good stuff. Okay, and we had to give that back, even fervently, which means without ceasing. Okay, and not just to the people we're with in our immediate group, but also spreading that. That's what Yahweh Shai wanted. He said, you're not going to get a reward for just hooking up the people you with. He said the wicked do the same thing. You get the reward when you start trying to hook up people outside of your circle too, as well. This is Second Samuel 22 and 29. For thou art my lamp, O Yahweh, and Yahweh will lighten my darkness. So that's how we light up the darkness, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, because why? Jeremiah 17 and 9, the heart is deceitful, right? So when you lean on your own understanding, you run the risk of doing something you're not supposed to be doing, right? But we let Yahweh Shem Yahshua guide us. Okay, that's our life, these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, always remember, sometimes it can be hard when you get like in the middle of your emotions, somebody say something to you to piss you off. It can be hard, but you gotta constantly remember, like, listen, what will Yahweh Shai do? Okay, you gotta constantly be running that through your head. And what will Yahweh Shai do? Yahweh Shai said, bless them that curse you. Okay, pray for them that persecute you. So that's what Yahweh Shai will do. Okay, so when you ask yourself, what would he do? There's plenty of accounts what he did. Okay, there's plenty of accounts. We ain't even gotta imagine what he would do. Okay, we ain't gotta imagine. We already know how he got down. He said he came to save lives, not destroy them. Okay, he's the Savior. And we're supposed to be in that same spirit, trying to save, not destroy. Thus saith the Lord, not my words. Where is it? Sirach 2 and 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So when you come into this, you gotta prepare for temptation, okay? Because we know the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? We know what they are. We know about forgiveness, mercy, charity, love. We know about all of that, right? But here's the kicker. Now, when you try to apply pressure to situations, that's where the tests come in, right? Let's say you gotta forgive somebody who you don't even like. There's the test. Let's say you gotta show mercy on somebody who you don't like. There's the test. Okay, it's easy to say you down, or let's say a female, for an example. She trying to give you the box, but she tell you she got a man. There's the test, right? Because we know the laws, statutes, and commandments. We know about love, forgiveness, mercy, charity. We know that. But this whole test is all about if we're going to apply these things in real-time scenarios. That's what Yahweh Shem Yahshua is trying to find out. Who's going to apply these things in real-time scenarios? That's what this is about. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Why? Because it's going to be demons coming at you left and right. Okay? Trying to get you to go off any way they can. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy end. So it says, cleave unto him and depart not away. So when things get heavy, that's when you're supposed to lean on the scripts more. Okay? That's when you're supposed to lean on what the Lord would do even more. Like, all right, I'm backed up against the wall. What will Yahweh Shai do? Things aren't looking so good. What will Yahweh Shai do? Okay? That's, like I said, easier said than done. Okay? Literally, just last night, I messed up and last night I messed up. I got a little upset and I kind of did a little bit of, somebody said something to me in a text and I kind of like responded back Like I scooped down to their level, which I shouldn't have did it, but I did it anyway. But that just goes to show you that we gonna make mistakes out here. But the point is, we gotta keep trying our best. Now, Lord willing, that won't happen again. I'm gonna keep trying my best to try to before I do things, think about like, listen, how should I do? Sometimes we mess up though. Sometimes we just real quick to respond to certain things. Okay, they're all brothers. We got our different things we gotta work on. We got different things we gotta deal with. Like some brothers it might be harder for them to not smoke. Some brothers it might be hard for them to not eat certain foods. Some brothers might be whatever it is. Okay, we all got different demons we trying to deal with, because Satan is out here trying to test us, and he's coming at us in every way that he can, and in our in the ways that we're weakest at. But this is why we're supposed to cleave to Yahweh as much as we can, and not depart away. Constantly remember. Okay, this is just a test run. Okay. Another thing that helps with that before you make decisions, it's good to counsel with brothers. That's a real big thing. Don't sleep on that. Okay. When I first came into the truth, I didn't really have anybody around me along for a period of time, and I was making a lot of moves just based on just like winging it out here, and it wasn't good. Okay, now the good part about that is now that I have brothers around me and I'm meeting younger brothers, now I can tell them, like, all right, listen, I did this before, it didn't end up good. Don't go down this route, go down this route. So it sucks I had to go through it, but at the same time, I like it because now I can give that wisdom back. Like, bro, don't do it like this. This is how you do it. Like I said, one of the biggest things I can stress to you, brother, before you make moves, counsel with the brothers first. So, Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. So Yahweh Shah let you know firmly, listen, when you come into this, you are going to be humbled down. You're going to be changed to a low estate. But when you get there, be happy that you're there. Okay, why? Because the ones that are exalted, base, are going to be exalted. Yahweh Shai was brought extremely low. And what was the end? Glory, beamed up into a chariot. Okay, you gotta look at this, right? Yahweh Shai, he was the first one in the truth, because he wasn't in the truth, really. He wasn't in the truth as Solomon. But when he came back as Yahweh Shai, he was completely in the truth. And the truth is love, forgiveness, and mercy. That's the truth. Okay, that's the foundation of the truth. Okay, now when you look at Yahweh Shai, he lived his whole life as Yahweh Shai in the truth. And what was his reward? Right? Being beamed up into the chariots. And ultimately, that's what all the elect want. We want to get that reward for us being in the truth. Getting beamed up in them chariots. But the key to that is forgiveness, love, mercy. And the best thing that makes them things work is being humble. Because being humble and meek, it naturally brings you to being compassionate. It naturally brings you into being empathetic, which these are traits that you need in this that make everything hold together. You need it. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So Yahweh Shemel Shah is telling us, y'all gonna go through the ringer. I gotta see who's who out here. Because if you got a whole crowd of people, everybody, y'all, and then you are, who really down for this? Everybody gonna raise their hand. Right? But then, like when Yahweh Shah was preaching, he himself was weeding out who was real and not real. Right? Like the one specific account when Yahweh Shah said, drink my blood and eat my flesh. And you see a lot of people took off. And Yahweh Shah looked at the disciples, y'all gonna leave me too? And he said, no, Lord, this is all we got. You everything, so there's nowhere we can go. But the point of that is, we gonna be tried in this. Okay, Yahweh Shemel Shah is trying to see who's real and who's not real. Okay? It says, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. So ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. So you're going to wait for Yahweh Shem Yahshua to deliver you if you really believe in him. Okay? And that's another big thing I had to learn, which I'm doing much better with, is to not act on certain things, just let Yahweh Shem Yahshua deal with it. That's one of the things that took me the longest to learn, that I'm really happy that I got down to a good amount. It says, ye that fear the Lord will wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Yeah, because when you don't wait, you try to do your own thing. That's where the trick bag comes in, and you get destroyed. It says, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. So when you fear the Lord, you're gonna hope for good. That's where your mind's gonna be set at. That means, and hope, we know hope is what? Something that you can't see, that you just believe it. Okay? So when you hope for good, that means you got faith that it's gonna happen, even though you can't even see it. And right now, the way the men of the Lord are living, we are getting trashed out here, bro. We're getting trashed. Women disrespectful. Our people are disrespectful. Love is waxed cold, right? We gotta work for Esau. The heathen are disrespectful, right? But yet, like the scriptures say, our hope is still full of immortality. Okay, we still believe, we still striving, we still hoping. Okay. But yeah, man, the Lord, he's always going to give us a way out. All we got to do is remain hopeful, okay? Constantly be looking and hoping for the things that are going to come in the future and enduring. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, Adawan, Ratazatam, Tamayim, Akim, Wa, Akwaf, Yakal. Shalom.